We have to start believing in what we want to experience. Unless and until we start believing and we start thinking in our mind or imagining anything in our mind's eye as to what we want, how we want to perceive things to be around us, we cannot change our reality. The only way we can change our reality is if we start imagining that in our mind. This is what I want my life to look like. This is what I want my present moment to look like. For example, because of office work, you are stressed. What do you constantly think about? Office work is so stressful. Oh my God, I'm so stressed. Oh my God, this is going to happen and it's going to stress me more. That is how you're perceiving your reality in your mind's eye, and therefore that is how your reality is being manifested in the 3D. Instead of that, if you can think, oh, despite the fact, yes, everything is stressful, but things are going to calm down. Things are going to calm down for me. Things are going to get better for me. I'm going to find people who are going to help me de-stress myself. I'm going to find people who will make life more happier for me. I'm going to find people who are going to make, they're going to help me in what I'm doing. And this is going to release a lot of stress from my daily routines. That is what's going to happen. However, if you keep on focusing on what you don't want, which we usually do, we will continue manifesting what we don't want. It's just like, unless and until you start thinking about what you want your reality to look like in your mind, unless and until you start imagining how you want your life to play out in the present moment, unless and until you do that, you will continue repeating your pattern of being stressful, being in a lot of stress, being upset, being angry, and being upset with everything that is around you. So you have to start within yourself. Think about how would a pleasant day in your life be like, and imagine, yes, today is going to be a pleasant day for me. Why? Because I want it to be. That's it. So see, it's always like the universe and the law of attraction are always working. They are like the law of gravity. It's always there. What you are thinking will be manifested for you. It's like, unless and until you start thinking about it, how do you think it'll happen? How do you think it'll be manifested? Let me give you an example. There's a potter who has a lot of clay, and he's got like different colored clay, like Play-Doh. If he keeps on looking at that and saying, oh, I have a lot of Play-Doh, I have a lot of clay, and he doesn't imagine how or what type of things he wants to create out of that clay, do you think that he can create something out of it? No. He needs to imagine first. This is what I want to look like. This is what my creation will look like. He's going to think about that first, or they're going to think about that first. Then they will start working on it. That is exactly what we do to ourselves. We look at all the stress. We look at all the things which are causing us problems, and we believe that is what we have, like the clay. But we don't know that unless and until we start imagining what our life would look like without that stress. When the potter starts imagining what the clay will look like once he starts working with it, that's when the things start to change. So that is what all of us have to do. We start with our thinking. Start with imagining how a day would look like in your life that would be stress-free. Just imagine. I mean, that's not going to cost you anything, right? Just imagine. Start from there. Then you'll see the miracles happen in your life.